Botany. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Arnold Glasgow said that leadership is the ability to recognize a problem before it becomes an emergency. Thank you all for having me this evening. I am very, very honored to be here. So, Seth Godin, in his latest book, has anyone read any Seth Godin books? No? Seth Godin wrote a book recently on how to become indispensable. Does that sound good to anyone? All right. Seth Godin said to become indispensable for a company to its customers and for us to our company, we have to go the extra mile. We have to give a gift to our customers and to our people around us at work and to our managers. And that's when we look and find problems that we can solve. It's called visionary leadership. He calls them linchpins, but I call them servant leaders. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today. There's three main points I'm going to cover. First of all, that each of you has a unique viewpoint on this planet that enables you and empowers you to be a leader. Secondly, I'm going to talk about why servant leadership is the right style of leadership. There's a lot of debates about different kinds of leadership, but I think that you'll believe when I go through that servant leadership is the right way to do that. And then finally, I'm going to talk about why each of us, as we have through ISOP, make leadership a habit so that no matter where we are in our life, we can make things happen. Does that sound good to everyone?
Yes, absolutely.
So let's talk about the world. I sometimes wonder, does the world still need great leaders? Does it? Have we fixed all the problems? What do you guys think? How about the world? What's some kind of global problem that we have today? Anyone?
Global warming.
Okay, good. Global warming. Hunger. Okay, how about Tampa Bay? Does Tampa Bay have any problems that we could use some leadership? Transit. Now let's think about Verizon. Does Verizon have problems that we need to conquer? You guys are laughing.
No comment.
No comment. I think you all agree that we still need leaders in this world. So how do we get there? Who's going to do all this leadership that we need? I think that each of us has responsibility to do it. Now, why is that? First of all, I would like to use an example from this audience. Rob today was telling me about his camera. He knows all kinds of nifty tricks. Rob has a unique talent and skill and a perspective that gives him the ability to lead with his camera. Tonight, we would not have photos if he hadn't taken that leadership role to take pictures. That's just one example. Every single person in this room has a unique perspective. So we can't say, oh, someone else will fix that problem. No, it's us. We have to step up and do that. So number two, before I go on, I want to tell you guys something. I am the most tongue-twisted person I've ever met. I just stumble all over my words, and it's really difficult. I always say I know two languages. English, I'm bilingual, guys. English and bad English. And I'm only fluent in one of them, okay? So if I can stand up here today and give this inspirational speech, then you guys can lead in your own areas. Are you with me? All right. So number two, servant leadership. I actually just got into a discussion right before I came here today about servant leadership. And they were like, oh no, dictatorships are good too, yeah. Stalin did a lot of good things. Come on. That's not the right way to lead. When you're a servant leader, you are looking into other people and saying, how can I empower you? How can I help you to achieve your goals? And you can therefore help me to do this project or get this done. That's the way to actually change the world. So I want you guys to think about, where do you really learn how to use servant leadership? Now, if my boss, if he asks me that, can you get this report done by Thursday? Do you think that's a good way of practicing servant leadership? The thing is that at the end of his statement, there's a silent or else. Right? Because if I don't get that thing done, I could be looking for another job. The way to practice servant leadership when you're inspiring other people is through volunteer work, like ISOP. When you have to work together as a team and try to help each other, that's where you really learn how to motivate. And then when you have those skills, you can use them all over the place. It doesn't matter what position you have in the company. You can go and find a project, go to your boss and go, hey, listen, you know how you want to get these things done this year? These are your goals. If we do this project, we can get that done too. See how that mindset where you're actually trying to serve other people around you works in every aspect. And I've been just talking about work. You can use this at your church, at your community center, at your child's school. This is powerful stuff, guys. This can change the world. So number 3, make it a habit. Now, if you guys go through ISOP and you're used to doing all these different things, like, okay, we need this and we need that, and you're used to jumping on things. I think someone was just telling me that you all want to do everything. That energy, you can transfer that energy into your job. So watch me here. Let's say that your boss just gave you a new project. This new project came to the group and everyone's jumping all over it and like, okay, I need to do all this stuff. And then because your mind is so used to just finding problems, looking around your local area and going, oh, look at this needs to get done. You can, for example, say, oh, look, we need a test plan. I'm going to go ahead and start this, and then I'm going to go to my boss and go, hey, look, I started this test plan. Do you really think your boss is going to think, oh, this guy just can't do anything? No, this is how you become indispensable. Your boss is going to treasure you. You are going to be the biggest asset around. This is how you get ahead in the company and in the whole world. So I want us all to take these leadership skills and then go into the community and find ways to make our whole community better and the world. We have to change the world because servant leadership is the tool to change the world. Now I'm going to tell you the cautionary tale of Joe Video Gamer. Joe Video Gamer is someone that you all probably know. Now Joe Video Gamer slid through high school doing the bare minimum. He just got the C's. He read the back of the book to get his book reports done. When Joe Video Gamer graduated from high school, he had big dreams. He was going to live with his mom and work at a fast food restaurant. So he got into the fast food restaurant and he works there, and every night he goes home, plays video games till he goes to sleep. Now, Joe Video Gamer is just like all of us. He has big dreams. Like one day he wants to change the world. The problem is, Joe Video Gamer never developed servant leadership skills. So one day, when the opportunity comes to him that he can take and make a difference, he doesn't have the skills. You can't start from zero, guys. You have to start small. You start small doing these little things and move up and build up your responsibility, your confidence level. You have to build the skills now. If you would not be forgotten as soon as you are rotten, then write things worth reading and do things worth writing about. Thank you.